academics and, of course, athletics, key concerns with schools reopening just in a matter of days throughout central Indiana. Only on RTV6, the top doctor leading the national response to COVID-19 is discussing whether Hoosier kids should play school sports this fall. Dr. Deborah Birx sat down with us for about 45 minutes on Friday. With more than 1 million school-age kids in grades K through 12 in Indiana, there are many concerns about them returning to the classroom and playing sports. Football and band, track and field. Schools are scrambling because in those kinds of sports you can't socially distance. What do? Do we wait till the spring? Do we delay till next year? What's your best advice?
Well, you said track and field. And I think you can socially distance in track and field. There's some sports that are open to social distancing and precautions, and we'd have to figure each sport is going to have a different risk and a different understanding. I think it's good that some of our national sport teams and our, like the baseball has gone back. They can socially distance and really seeing what is those risk factors and what are the risks to individual players and coaches. And I think we don't have a clear understanding about what that risk is, because remember, when we closed in March, we closed everything. Now that we're open and opening with a careful way, like here in Indiana, and watching each piece, I can tell you from other states where we have gotten into trouble when you talked about opening up, it was the bars. And it was bars where people could not socially distance. So any gathering indoors, and you're absolutely right. Your wife gets sick in October because the windows are closed, the heat is on, there's less ventilation in those classrooms. And I think we've learned cracking windows may be extraordinarily helpful, not heat efficient, but helpful in really creating air exchange. There are things that we can do to make it safer for children and teachers.
Dr. Birx, thank you. Schools are requiring kids to wear masks here in Indiana, but social distancing will be difficult for school-aged children. More on that coming up on Good Morning Indiana at 6:30. Lauren?